Hi, I'm Chloe, and this is 10 reasons why it is awesome to be a lesbian. Number 1. Because you guys are of the same sex, you guys can share things like clothes or makeup if both of you wear makeup, or hair products, or anything else that chicks may possess. Tampons. You can't. If you're with a straight guy and you go to his house and you need something, he may not have it. Straight guys don't always have flat irons. They don't always have an extra shirt that will fit you because you spilled something on it. I mean, maybe. But, if you're a lesbian, you can raid that girl's closet. Raid that shit. You can share things. It's like doubling your closet. It's really nice. And makeup. If both of you wear makeup, every time you go to their house and you're like, shit, my eyeliner's fucked up. Oh, wait, I'll just use yours. Awesome. Number 2. You can have sex pretty much everywhere. No joke. With straight people, you have to wait, how do I do it? Like that? Is it like that? Or like that? With lesbians, you only need one thing. That can reach pretty far. For example, you can be in a movie theater, or driving a car, or on a log ride at an amusement park. And it works, because you just need your hand, and that's all you need, and that's what you're used to, and you can both do it to each other, and you don't have to face each other, and it's great. I guess straight guys could do that too, to girls, they could do it to girls. I don't know, but, they usually don't, because they usually don't want to do it for the girls. They really want it for themselves. They want to get off, not because the girl, and then it's not mutual, and a girl could do it to a guy, but then it gets messy, so that's not gonna happen. Number 3. Less chance of STDs. And yes, lesbians can get STDs, but it's a lot harder for certain STDs. You can get other things like UTIs and stuff like that, but certain STDs are very difficult to get if you're a lesbian. It's a lot less of a risk. Number 4. This one is a very big one. You can't get pregnant unless you want to. You can't get pregnant, obviously, but you can't get accidentally pregnant. Isn't that great? Do you know how many friends I've had that have had, Plan B, or, I've had to get birth control, or had sex without a condom, and then, a month later were tripping out because they thought they were pregnant, and they're, begging for the period, and pregnancy tests I've bought them and snuck around their parents. That's a big complication in straight girls' life. They're constantly worried, wait, when I was really drunk last night and I had sex, did he use a condom? Did I get pregnant? Blah, blah, blah. Lesbians don't do that. We're like, hey, you down? Let's go. Done. You won't end up on MTV on 16 and Pregnant, but do you really want to be the laughingstock of America? I did not think so. I imagine a lifetime's worth of condoms is actually probably really expensive. If you think about it in the long run, how much do straight people spend on condoms? Really think about it. It's probably a really big number. I'll do the math one day. But that's a lot. So being a lesbian is cheaper. There you go. Number 5. Lesbians know what they are doing because they have one. This applies to gay men as well. But if you have one, you know how it works. You've touched it, you know what it does. And somebody else has one, you know what to do in there. You know what to do. You don't go all crazy and shit. They just know what they're doing. And that's great. And I asked my Tumblr followers what their opinion was of the best reasons why to be a lesbian, and theirs was boobs. They were like, oh look, girls have boobs, that's a great reason to be gay. And I'm not putting that as one of my reasons, but I am putting it as a subcategory in this one, because boobs are sensitive and they are special, and you have to do special things with them, and boys do not always know what they're doing, and they have a tendency to no, and that hurts. I don't think they realize that they're attached to us sometimes. Part of me, part of my body, kind of hurts when you do that. Girls know what they're doing, they got them, I got no problems. You know what these are, I got my own, I know what to do with yours. Number 6 is periods, which if you watch my video on why it sucks to be a lesbian, you may be thinking, what are you talking about? You said periods make it suck even more hardcore to be a lesbian. But they're also great because women can sympathize. I find that a lot of guys are actually terrified by periods. They think they're the devil or something. They don't really understand what's going on. And girls are just oh, okay, whatever, I have that. You sleep over at a girl's house, you start period in the middle of the night and accidentally bleed through to her sheets. she probably won't freak out. She'll just be like, oh, I'll have to wash that. A guy will be like, holy shit, what's going on? There's blood everywhere. Number 7, straight girls. And some of you may be thinking, how is that a good thing? But it kind of is. Because there have been many times that I have been at parties or things of that nature where straight girls have come up to me and been like, I've never kissed a girl before. I've never slept with a girl before. But I've always really wanted to. I kind of want to try it. Okay. So many straight girls want to have a lesbian experience. I mean, yes, some of them do it for the guys to watch, but a lot of them are just genuinely curious. Or if you get them drunk enough, they'll do it. So you're just like, if you see a girl that's straight that you still kind of want to get with, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the end of the road there. You just keep hitting on her and maybe we'll see what happens. Number 8. Lesbians are very forward. If you think about it, the lesbian community is very small. It's only like 1 to 2% of the population. So when you see another lesbian that you're attracted to, it's kind of like a big deal. It's not like you see them every day walking around in public. So lesbians are very forward about that kind of shit. They're like, hey, I see a hot girl, I'm gonna go for that. They're not gonna sit around and like, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I really don't know how straight people meet each other, honestly. I don't get it. Because lesbians are like, damn, she's hot, I'm gonna go hit on her. Like, they don't even, like, wait a second, and they move really fast, because they're like, oh my god, I found a cute girl that actually is nice and not crazy and lives near me. Oh my god, the life's over. Wait, they don't always live near you, but I mean, sometimes. Number 9. There's a sense of community with gay people. I mean, there's the gay prides, the GSAs, the gay websites, and all that kind of stuff. There's this really good sense of community. And this is really nice because, like, if you meet somebody who's gay, you automatically have a reason to talk to them. So many times I've been sitting there and talked to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, you're a lesbian? And then, like, all of a sudden you have, like, 15 million things to talk about. It's like instant friendship with random strangers. It's really great. You have this awesome, like, community sense with people. Number 10. Number 10 is, of course, about sex, because how else would I end a video except for talking about sex? Sexual variety with lesbians is very big because there's nothing straight people can do that lesbians can't do, but there are things lesbians can do that straight people can't do. So that is my 10 reasons why it is great to be a lesbian. Thank you for watching the Lesbian Corner, and I will make another video next Wednesday. I'm in the middle of a video called 10 Reasons Why It's Great to be a Lesbian. Comedy.
Pomegranates are good.